It's fight night! Introducing first, sitting in the bed corner with a professional YouTube video record of 10 likes, 1 dislike, NF Ty! Demeanor changes around here a little bit on fight night. Excellent card tonight. But that's not why we're here. Later on, after I hit that 1,000 subscribers and I can start streaming on YouTube, I'll throw up Twitch, using OBS software. I'll be able to stream in all these places at once. And I'll get some of the wildcats to watch with, and we'll all watch together, and we'll drink and we'll smoke. And if you're one of my patrons, then every fight night we'll invite you to come on and join our crazy asses while we watch fights and just get wild. It'll be highly entertaining, I guarantee it. Anyways, the reason we're here today is because Stake.com has now partnered with UFC. Yet another partnership coming up. They're a regional sports book where you can bet on sports, and it has a live casino, and it's actually a crypto only casino, so that's what makes it so cool. UFC starting to get into all this crypto stuff. That's why we're here ultimately, right? So their partnership just got announced on March 7th. First they had Israel Adesanya, he signed on them first. Not sure what that entailed, but here it says he was a Stake brand ambassador. Just throw a little clip of this up to show what they had. This was actually in late January, so they already had this. I'm just gonna get started here on fight night. I get it, Connor's not fighting, but I mean, what other liquor can you associate with UFC? And I'm not shooting Poirier's hot sauce, so don't even ask. Right. So yeah, and now they're officially, just a couple of weeks ago, partnered with Stake. So you can see that what they say down here, it's not their first venture into DLT. DLT is Distributed Ledger Technology. So as you can see, they signed with Dapper Labs, behind CryptoKitties, NBA Top Shot, and UFC Strike. So let's just get right into it and show you what this platform's like. So this is what it looks like. And when you sign up, you're going to want to set up your two-factor authentication. Whenever you're dealing with anything crypto or financial in general, set up that 2FA. It's base security. It's a little more than the text to the phone. If someone got a hold of your phone, they could potentially open up programs like this, sign in, get the code off their phone if they have it unlocked, and get in. But you want to use 2FA. I use Google authentication, and all you do is scan the QR code, and then it goes into the app, and then you enter the PIN code from the app. So it's just higher security than the text version. First thing you want to do all the time. Next thing you want to do is you want to fund your wallet. So you come into here, and I'm in Canada. MoonPay didn't work for me, so the first thing you would normally do is just go to buy crypto here, see what kind of coins you want to pay for, and even though you can choose, oh no, you can't now. So yeah, there's no Canadian dollars here. In Europe and America, you can do that. But in Canada, you'll have to have an external wallet, and you'll have to deposit from your external wallet. I apologize, I was going to have a video today on how to buy crypto in Canada because it's not easy. The banks really don't support it. But yeah, Binance, its servers are down for maintenance on my method of doing it. So either tomorrow, probably be hungover from the fight, so possibly Monday, if the servers are up, I'm going to have a video for Canadians on not only how to add crypto to your account, but the cheapest way to do it with the less amount of gas fees. So either way, once you see that video or you figured it out yourself and you're not a noob on this channel, just use your deposit address and fund money into your casino here. So once that's done, once you got some, I put in some BTC. I got 0.003. I think that was like $250 or something. Then we can start betting. All right, so once you get to here, this is the main betting page. This just makes watching the fights or sports or whatever so much more exciting. Even if you just throw $5, $5 makes the fight way more intense to watch because you really, really actually care who wins then. It's not just for entertainment. Now you got value involved. Okay, so if we go over to, look at that, we're on popular already. If we go over to UFC 260 and we look at the fights of the night. Okay. So if you look down here, you can see what people are betting on in real time, and you can bet all kinds of cryptos here. Looks like mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's understandable. Ethereum though, that's you're probably paying pretty high gas fees on every bet. Yeah, I would advise against that. Use Bitcoin or whatever. I think it's probably only stable coins and the major cryptos. Haven't looked into that. You probably can't bet with altcoins. Actually, before we do that, I just want to show you something quick because this is exciting. Look at under all sports. You notice anything different here? Look at this. We got Call of Duty, Counter-Strike. Okay, we have esports. This is something that I'm going to get into later on in this channel. Betting on esports, which has more people that watch it than every single sport combined. Their arenas have more than every sport combined. Esports is the future, and we're still in the infancy of that. As you can see, there's really only 2 games out, League of Legends, Rainbow Six, so they're starting to come in, and I'm going to get big into this esports with crypto and betting. That's going to be a big thing later on in the channel. Alright, so instead of going to actual UFC 60, what we want to do is go to promotions, or sorry, sponsorships, because this shows you right on their site that UFC is an official betting partner, and Israel Adesanya. And the TT Cup looks like, I don't know, ping pong. So they only have 3 sponsors, and UFC is 2 out of 3 of them. That's pretty wild. Okay, heading back to our betting platform. Let's put some bets, shall we? Now, one thing that I found here, if you click on this +6, not actually sure what that means, but this is the part that grabbed my attention, is 2 times winnings on main event fights. So if we look at terms and conditions of that, this is wild. You can actually double your winnings on selected fights as long as the fight gets finished. So knockout, submission, as long as the fight doesn't go to decision, you can double your bet if you bet a minimum of $5 and up to a maximum of 100. So you can double it to 200. Pretty cool, but there's only qualifying fights, a couple qualifying fights every card. So if we look right here, qualifying fights on this card is Stipe Miocic and Francis Ngannou, and then Woodley. So we're going to put some bets on both of those fights, as well as our wild card with Bowers, which we're going to introduce here in a second. First one I want to do is this Woodley fight, because I'd like to bet against Woodley. I've never really liked the guy. He used to be a killer. I saw some kind of stats about his last 5 fights or so and how he's averaging a strike every 2 minutes, I think. Just something ridiculous. It's kind of washed up now. Who knows? Maybe he'll come back and blow us away. But personally, I'd like to bet against the guy. I didn't like his interviews where he sat there and just answered every question with, oh, it's just Black Lives Matter, Black Lives... I got nothing against Black Lives Matter, but come on, man. Let's hear an interview for you. Let's go into him. And first, let's have a quick look at who he's fighting here. Vincent Luque. So I took a quick look at his history to see if we can actually get a finish and get those double odds, right? So we did have a decision here back in 2015. Then he finished, KO, decision back in 2017, and then finish. So 5 in a row. And then his next couple were decisions against real tough opponents. So Mike Perry and Wonder Boy were both decisions. Also, his last losses after a huge run. These are all wins. And then he had those two losses against Perry and Thompson. And so he's on a 2-fight winning streak, both KOs. So yeah, we're gonna go for that knockout. I think I'm gonna go for a first round against Woodley, because I just want him to attack. All right, so let's go in here. Let's see. Boom, we made a bet there. What I'd like to do, that's just a win. So let's get rid of that. I think if you click here, yeah, you can go in and bet on kind of sub-levels of betting here. So we want to pick him as the winner. Odds are actually on our side with that. And I'm not quite sure what this stuff means yet, but I'd want to go down here and have him win by KO. So now our odds are getting a bit better. And I want to say in round 1. Now we're getting 5-1. Okay, now let's throw down some Bitcoin on it. I'm going to limit my betting to 15 bucks a fight right now. I'm not rich, just getting into this. I want to see if I can be profitable on this, if this is actually a lucrative platform. It's not even all about winning for me. It just makes me watching the fights way more intense. Okay, so let's find out what I'll bet 5 on each aspect. So let's find out what 5 is. All right, so I'm going to copy that and bet. Let's highlight this whole thing. Be very careful when you're inputting your numbers here, because you can screw yourself real easy. Okay, 5 on the win, on win by knockout, and win in the first round. Okay, so all in all, I could get 8, 9, 10-1 on my 5 bucks, and then also would double my $5 for the winner, so I could get 10 there. Okay, so as you can see here, those bets are placed. Boom, done. All right, so now let's head over and check out the wild card with Bowers to see what we can bet on there. He gives us insight into the underdog of the night and how you can play against the odds to win on that. So let's check that out.
Yeah, here's your wild card with Bowers, and we're just talking about Thomas Almeida and fighting Sugar Show O'Malley. Thomas Almeida being the underdog, which is kind of is a weird spot for him considering he's had such big fights before. He's been a contender before. He's on a 3-fight loss streak right now. He looked pretty damn good in his last fight. Almost got the win, but not quite. His back's up against the wall. I think he might get cut after this if he goes 0-4. He's 2 in his last 5, so I don't know. He's just got to get that win, and I think that he's probably the best underdog to get the win on this whole card. I almost see Sugar Sean slipping on a banana peel or something like that, but I would probably say that Thomas Almeida is going to get it done in round 2 via submission. I hope he takes him down. I hope he takes Sean down, because I think those skinny legs are going to be a little bit suspect. But if they do stay at range, Sugar Sean definitely has the reach. So I want Thomas Almeida hopefully to take him down, even though he does have good striking, as you can see from his last fight.
All right, you heard it there from Bowers Power Hour. Wild card with Bowers. Thomas Almeida, all right. What was that? Round 2, submission. Let's do it then. Let's head right in. Okay, so we want Thomas Almeida. Winning method. Submission. Ooh, 17-1. Bowers, I'll give you a cut, because these odds are huge. Man. And that was round 2. Boom. There we go. Oh, man, these are good odds. 13, 17, and 3.8. Oh, Bowers. Let's get it. All right, I still have this copied. So let's throw another 5 on each. And then I'm going to bet on the main event, the heavyweight. So I'll be betting 45 bucks total. Okay, let's throw those on. Heading back now. Let's just have a quick little look at this weigh-in. This is going to be a sick fight. You know, if Miocic takes him down and then goes for and beats Jones, he's in talks for GOAT status. Man, Nagano is the same weight as the last fight, but just looks jacked now. He's 30 pounds. 30 pounds more. That could be a factor, because I mean, if wrestling comes into it, Miocic wants to wrestle, he's got to hold him down. That could definitely be a factor. But on the actual UFC site, Nagano's the underdog. But in stake, Stipe is. So the champ's the underdog. This was part of the double, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, so yeah, I'll just throw it all on the win. That way, if he finishes them, then I get double earnings. So yeah, let's just go like this. Throw it on there. And we are going to throw all 15 on that. Place bet. Okay, there we go. 7 bets, 45 bucks. Let's see how we do. Hopefully that shows you how the channel works. And, you know, get on stake.com, bet some money, bet $5, whatever. It's fun as all hell. Okay, stay tuned for my video, if you're Canadian, on how to add crypto and add crypto to Binance. And then you can start getting involved with all this stuff. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy those fights, and tune in at 1,000 subscribers, and we start streaming. See you next time.